One thing I just wish people would learn is there's a lot of back end work in that. Yes, the players are out on the court or the field, but for kind of the fan experience and watching it, there's a lot of things that get done by people who aren't necessarily athletes to make it happen.
My name is Zach Truitt, and I'm a senior UGA for the Simpson Athletics, and I've been working in the athletic department for 3 years.
My name is Cameron Martin, and I'm currently a junior here at Simpson College. I am a UGA for the athletic department, and my major is elementary education.
I'm Molly Letmer. I'm a senior here at Simpson, and I'm the UGA for athletic events.
As UGAs, we do a lot of the setting up and tearing down of the home events. For example, we are setting out chairs, setting up the scoreboard, making sure the bleachers are all pulled out and everything's all good there. Even though it's a lot of the behind the scenes jobs, it's still a lot of fun.
I really like being able to meet the teams and the coaches. I feel like it's a really cool way to be able to connect with other people who have similar interests as me, and I think it's really cool to be able to be kind of the face of Simpson who does that. I get to meet all the coaches and the athletes, and it's cool to feel like I'm still a part of it all.
It's been amazing. I have great mentors and leaders. Tara and Riley help out a lot and just provide the structure that I need if anything. They were pretty easy in the training process and just allowed me to go on my own when need be, but then they're also always there for support.
My name is Riley Collum. I am the coordinator of internal operations for the athletic department, and I've been at Simpson for 2 years now, and I oversee our undergraduate assistants for athletics, so event management, setup, and any other sort of thing, office work, the basics.
My name is Tara Remeyer, and I'm the Assistant Athletic Director and Senior Woman Administrator. I've been a part of the Simpson community since 2006 when my husband started teaching here, and then I joined the athletic department in 2013. So I'm coming up on 12 years.
Working in the athletics department is amazing. Everyone is super nice and wants the best for each other, and it's the type of place that you never really feel like you're working because you're just having so much fun.
I love it. It's one of the things that I love about Simpson. It's a very community-based athletics program, and all the teams really seem to be supportive of each other and supportive of one another within other sports.
We could not run our home events without the students that help us out. Day to day, they're vital to just keep the athletic department running, and then specifically when we have our home events, with helping with setup, helping when the teams arrive, helping with cleanup and putting things back together. Yeah, they are vital additional hands and resources that we rely on.
I do feel like my role is very appreciated. I have a lot of people who are willing to help me actually set up and take down. I feel like the head of the athletic department people, they're very good about showing their appreciation and acknowledging my hard work and giving me compliments, which is great. I think that that's super sweet of them, even though they don't have to do that.
They do such a nice job, and I really appreciate having them around because it just takes so much off my plate. They're able to problem solve, and it just means a lot that they can get things done and figure them out without having to come to me every time. And I just hope that I'm preparing them for those situations.
These skills will easily translate because I want to stay working in athletics, so just being able to grow and enhance my skills and knowledge on everything that there is behind working athletics, I think will just make me stand out more within the job that I'll be in.
I've definitely learned a lot of patience with working with other people, especially. It's been really good for me to be able to take a deep breath and then handling maybe a tough person in the crowd or just an issue that comes up, or I've had multiple situations where Riley, my boss, has had to tell me, actually I'm going to have you be a ball chaser instead of the UGA. So I've had to pivot a lot, which I really have been able to do pretty well, I feel like, and I feel like that's what's going to happen in the real world is I'm going to have to be pivoting and moving from position to position, especially as a teacher, getting used to different scenarios and being comfortable with change. So I think that's something that I'll really take away from it.
I've definitely learned a lot in this position. One of the biggest things that I've learned is how many people it takes to run the home events. In my position, I am in charge of setting up and tearing down the events, while Emma's group is in charge of the in-game positions.
My name is Emma Christensen. I'm the Director of Athletics Communication here at Simpson. I took over this role in 2021, and I oversee a work-study staff of about 25 students, and they help me cover everything from photography to our live stream to event operations, website maintenance, and more.
Sports have always been a huge part of my life. I grew up watching sports, playing sports, played football and basketball middle school through high school, and then I knew once my high school career was over that I wasn't going to be continuing in college, so I wanted to be involved in athletics in any way that I could.
Athletic communications does so much for athletic events, from everything from the video boards in the football field or in the gym, as well as all the live streams, running the camera and moving it around as needed and keeping the scores updated on said live streams. There's also like stat inputting, so live stats as well as like for people watching, and then those are the ones that go out to all the coaches. Athletic communications takes care of all of that. So it, especially on kind of the back end of like people watching as well as for like coaches, they wouldn't be able to get stats.
So I do stats for men's and women's basketball games, so I get to sit at the scores table for all home basketball games. I'm basically like audibly saying whatever is happening, and then to my right is Emma, our SID, and she's inputting into the computer, and then that can be followed on the Simpson Athletic website through live stats.
Because of the wide range of things that we are trying to cover on a game day, it would be impossible to host any of our events without work-study help. We need them to be able to help move cameras, set up, run music, run our video board, help with stats and calling and inputting numbers and substitutions. So it would quite literally be impossible to host any of our home events without work-study help.
I'd say the best part is just being able to work in a field that I'm really passionate about. Like, I don't want to sound like cliche or cheesy. It's that old saying, like, if you do what you love, you'll never have to work a day in your life. So, I mean, I'm essentially getting paid to watch sports, which is something I do in my free time anyway. So it's a really good gauge if sports are something that you're passionate about.
Number 26, Josh Kuhlhoven is going to be holding down first.
And now, here's the starting lineup for your Simpson Storm.
Number 11 at third at the hot corner.
Leading off is the center fielder, number 3, Ian Baldwin.
Up the middle is going to be number 29, Justin.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 22, Drew Carlson.
Austin laying on the bump.
Batting third, the DH, number 46, Bryson Gibson.
It's really satisfying when you put a lot of hard work into something and you see it go well. I think the most difficult ones are usually the most memorable. Like I remember maybe my junior year, we had a baseball game going to 14 innings, and we just kept going, and everyone stuck with it and worked hard. And then I remember Matthew Marquez walked it off at the very end, and I just like started streaming into the mic, and it was just such a rewarding feeling that like all the hard work that you put into it turned into a successful event.
I think it's really satisfying seeing events come together, especially when it's like one of those days where things are just kind of not working great, because I know there's been times the live stream has been kind of like funky and weird, but then like once everything comes together and it's all working, it's just like, it's working, people can watch it, it's great.
Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on, hit to right center field. That one, adios, sayonara, goodbye. Drew Carlson hits one out, and the Storm are off to a 1-0 lead here in the first.
I am Rob Howes. I am a sophomore here at Simpson, and I am the main sports broadcaster. So I do play-by-play for many different sporting events here at Simpson, and I've been doing that since I was a freshman, so for 2 years. It's been a great experience working in athletic communications, because I feel like a lot of people can't get to every game, can't get to every sporting event. When I'm broadcasting, those are the main people that are going to be watching, and they deserve to watch their kid play and have a good experience while doing so.
One of our missions within the Athletics Communication Department is to do our best to give our Division III student athletes a Division I experience. So anything from having video intros on our video board or media days dedicated to all of our sports teams, we try to do what we can to make their experience the best that it can possibly be as a student athlete.
Everybody on the athletic staff recognizes the work that all the work study students do, because it takes more than just 2 or 3 people to run any sporting event. So whether it be people that are working in athletic communications, like on live streams, or doing PA announcing, or people even like at soccer games, the ball boys and the ball girls that have to chase the ball to make sure the game runs smoothly and the ref doesn't have to stop the clock.
I feel like it's something that a lot of people don't know about, including like my friends. I'll tell them like, oh, I'm going to an event, I'm gonna go work whatever I'm doing that night, and they're like, oh, I didn't know that was a thing. Or we hosted a high school track meet last year, and we'll be doing it again this year. So I ended up helping out with the video board because that's something I do for my work study. And it ended up being like, oh, that's actually something someone has to go and do and like set up and like be watching. And like even the music over the intercom system, like everyone's just kind of like, oh yeah, someone has to do that now. So it's just different actually seeing the behind the scenes and like all the people that go into it, all the aspects that go into it, than just being an athlete and being like, oh yeah, all this is done for me, cool.
It's a great experience for them, and so they get to show their peers the opportunities that if they wanted to do something similar. I think it's great if we have recruits on campus, that recruits can see that it's possible to be involved in the athletic department in whatever capacity, whether you're a student athlete and actually competing, or if you want to be more behind the scenes. So the more students that we have working, it shows other people what's available for them to do if they would choose to come to Simpson.
I've taken on other roles at Simpson, so I can't do as much of my work study, and it does like make me sad because I do like doing it and helping out those other teams, and like hopefully making it more noticeable to other people that this is something that makes games run. It makes the articles come out. It's like a way to help recruit and market Simpson, and no one really knows that it's going on.
The biggest thing that I would say gets overlooked is the preparation and the amount of people it takes to run something. Like people, if they're watching something, they might hear my voice over the broadcast, but there's always somebody that's running the camera, there's always somebody that's inserting stats, there's always somebody that's changing the scoreboard and running the clock on the field, but also on the live stream. So it's not like it's just one person can do all of this. It's a lot of people that are helping out and making everything run smooth.
I would definitely say, like, if you're interested in sports, like, regardless of what you're going to major in, I'd say this is definitely something you need to be involved in, because I've changed my major a couple of times at Simpson, and I wasn't, like, 100% sure if sports management was going to be something I, like, pursued after college. But, like, no matter what you're going to do once you graduate, I'd say if sports are something you're really passionate about, this is definitely something to be involved in, because I've made so many amazing memories and got to do a lot of cool things that I wouldn't have otherwise done if I wasn't involved in this.
Overseeing our work study staff is one of my favorite aspects of the job that I get to do here. It's so fun for me to check in with our student athletes and see how their daily lives are going or how they did in a recent competition. And I've also built a lot of really great relationships with my undergraduate assistants. Max Mitchell has been a 4-year worker for me, and he has started close to 100 basketball games with me. He's done PA for our baseball games the last few years. Morgan Rosenbeck and Claire Hackman have been my undergraduate assistants for the last few years, and I can't thank them enough for the countless amount of hours that they have spent helping me with creative content and taking thousands and thousands of pictures at all of our media day events. And just all of the sacrifices that the entire work study staff makes, from working nights and weekends on top of their already busy schedules with homework and events, is really important to me and helps us put on a successful show every time that we have a home event.
It's hard to thank everyone that has been so vital to athletics. So obviously a very sincere thank you. But I don't, thank you's not enough. I hope that everyone that has worked in the athletic department realizes what a vital role that they've played. Whether they've been with us for a year or for 4 years while they've been here, I hope they've learned a lot. I hope we've taught them something, and I hope that they come back and see us. There's nothing better than seeing one of our athletic department students that have worked for us go do something similar in their chosen field after graduation, kind of take what they've learned through us and then go and do something fun and exciting in that same field after they leave us, and then come back and tell us all about it. There's nothing better. So thank you to everyone that's worked for us, and that I hope that you're getting something out of the position that can serve you well in the future.